truly this is for young people as we push, as we go in the journey of life. There are some things that are so essential that we need to imbibe, need to invest in ourselves, need to invest in society. Moral standing is very, very, very important. Values, understanding the value system, understanding, developing your personal values, having this empathy, understanding what is discipline, consistency, loyalty, accountability, and respecting the rule of law. These are things that really helps and can build you as a human being. And above all, you need to develop your intellect. You go about hustling to make ends meet every now and then, but it's very necessary we develop ourselves intellectually. Invest in yourself. Read good books. Read good books. I remember I listened to a tape when I was a few years ago. 30 things to do before you get to 30, or 30 things you might have done or before you were 30. So I listened to that tape. That tape was so powerful. And one of the one of the points I'll take home from me was how to read books, good books. And that inspired me. I had a lot of books. So you should be able to have at least 30 books before you get to 30. And I took that on myself. And not just ordinary books, powerful books. You have, the area of your interests may help you to get it kind of your books. So I want to present to you some of the books that have really helped me, that I've read, that have really boosted my morale, my courage, and hoping that one day everything will be fine, everything will be okay. One of the book was that I read. Was given to me by my cousin. The book is "Live Your Dream" by Les Brown. Les Brown is one of the world's powerful public speaker. That book was something else. That book turned my life and that book changed me. And I read that book. I think when I give that book, I give that book. I give that book. I saw somebody who was always then asking for money, 1 naira, 2 naira, there. I was saying, this book, when I give this book, who inspired this person? I give the person this book, they never return it. That's how I used to give my books, and they won't return it. So and I have today, I've read and I have these powerful books that I think that any young man would want to read. If you don't want to read this, you can have, there are beautiful and wonderful books, inspiring books there, informative and educative books that can help you out there, that you need to get. You need to get books. And one of them is Startup Nation. You can see Startup Nation by Saul. Dancino and Saul. Singer. This is what makes Israel what they are today. Israel is one of the strongest nations so far in terms of military formation, and one of the Palestinian or the Hamas guys will understand very well what the strength and what Israel is. So this is one of the, and when you understand this, we know that Nigeria is just joking. We are not doing anything. I just play. We're not doing anything. Just not. This is a nation that understands themselves and they are building it. So I have another one here. This is another one is Wine Nation Fail by Daron Asimologu. Daron Asimologu and James. They are both great economists, great professors, great emeritus, and they put in a lot of knowledge and ideas here. If you read this book, you can get this book, you know that what Nigeria is doing we are just joking. That's why when some of us are talking, we talk from a very good knowledge, We talk from a very good background or information that we have knowledge of what we are talking about. You see what is going on in our country, we are just joking, we are just playing. When you read this book, you understand why the country is really failing, why we are failing, or you can just get a brief of stuff like that. But I'm telling you that I need to inspire you to read a lot of good books. And I have another book here myself. This book is A Testament of Hope by Martin Luther King Jr. Maybe you see my area of interest that always make me to read books like this, only because of my first degree or stuff like that, about society, value system, and crime and stuff like that. So I read books that they are rich like this. It's a testament of hope. So you can get stuff like this and read and empower yourself. And I have another book here which is very powerful. This is, I think I reviewed this book few days ago for one of my academic work, and this is a very powerful, very small but very powerful book. This book is prophetic. It's prophetic. It's rich. This book, without mercy words or bias, it's timely. It's timely, man. It's timely. So I know you can get stuff like this and just go through it and understand it very well. Enrich your knowledge, understand the nation, the country, the geographical setting, the political system, the value system, how ethnicity and the rest, the military formation and the rest. You can get stuff like this. At least you help yourself as a young man to develop yourself intellectually, not only making guy or doing stuff like that only. And I have another book here. This is among my favorites, Witness to Justice by Asa Kuka. Asa Kuka, we all know him, one of the pragmatic and charismatic leader in our country now, the Bishop of Sokoto Diocese. And I think this is a powerful book, Truth to Justice. Truth to Justice. This is a very powerful book. And I have another book here, and this is by Daniel Coleman. I've read stuff, almost half of this book, and this book is very very powerful, very very powerful. Working with emotional intelligence, and it will help you to relate and work with some people and such psychologically, and it can help you also to to manage stress and relate with some group of people, with some people. At least this book is helping me because I've been in a crossroad where I don't really know what to do, but divine ideas from stuff like this has been helping me, it's helping me. And another book here is just a very simple one, Understanding as a Leader or as a person. It's these 10 laws of leadership. If you don't have that 48, these 10 laws, they are all, it's also wonderful by Billy Man. It's a very wonderful book too that anybody can just read and understand as a leader. Stuff like that. I have a lot of books that they are religious books, academic books, but this particular few one I have with me here, they are, this is just few ones I have that I know they are just a pointer to anybody that want to understand societal formation, value system, political system, the political behaviorism, and then the propagandist theories and the rest. Understand with these few book stuff like this, you can understand. I have even one here. Okay, this one is just for family men. I have another one here. This is understanding the power and the purpose and power of a man. Understanding yourself as a man. This one is another powerful book. This is like it's just like a family or religious or stuff like that. But I just decided to just put this because men nowadays a lot of men are suffering. We are going through a lot of stuff, but the society at this part of the world do not really regard men or do not even see man as somebody who can pass through stress and can push it to anybody. Pass through stress and resolve for himself. Doesn't have anybody to run to or like. So you need to read this book and understand yourself, understand your dealings with people, with family, with friends, with girlfriends, with wives, and stuff like that. And a lot of books like that. Yeah, I have one here. And I prove okay. I have this one. This one is just a value system. This one I bought it from a colleague. I bought it from a colleague. It's a very powerful book. Distortion. I think it's necessary I point out this book, a Distortion by Ejiro. And I have read this book, and then I have some autobiography from her. Yeah, I think she did. Yes. So, and it's a very powerful book. And she signed this to me for me. So, I have stuff like this that you need to develop yourself. That you need to make yourself understand the frame, what frame, what affect what system, and the rest. And above all, if you are a citizen of this country, you need to have this. This is the Constitution of the Federal Republic. Don't mind me, I have small one on this big one. I have the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999 amended. You need to have stuff like this. Try and go through it and understand what is happening to you. All this nonsense that police used to stop and disturb you. You cannot do anything, but at least you have a good knowledge, a full knowledge of your system and how your constitution and stuff operate like that. It can help you as a person and to grow stronger. And I read this political, I saw this one when I was during the campaign. I bought this book. This book was Peter Obi by forwarded by Alex Oti, written by Chinazo. I went through this book a bit, but I could not finish it then. But I understand the power of loyalty, honesty, resilience, hard work, the power of integrity, power of commitment, power of sincerity. And I saw power of how to do business, understand business, and how to make money. I learned that all this stuff from this book. To understand power of vision. The forwarded by Alex Oti, the present governor of Abia States, and they were all bankers, and you understand a lot from this book. And tons of them. So these are books that can really help you there. They're not academic books. These are just inspirational books that can develop you as a young man. So as a young man, you don't just need to always need to just what do they call it? Invest in your hairstyle, your beard, your clothing, your accessory, your gadgets, stuff like that. When you open your mouth to talk, people should see somebody, because what you yourself, your intellect is what really makes you, not just stuff or this. That's why I really don't understand. This part of the world is framed to when what you have, things you have around you really define you, makes people respect and value. But it's beyond that, because now in the nearest future, your value, what you bring to the table, your value, the general value is what really determines you, not just stuff. Because all these things can equally go or come and go or stay for the moment. But what you put in yourself, in your brain, your intellect, and your values are really what is. So as a young man, as a young boy, as we keep struggling to make ends meet every now and then, I encourage you to read books. I encourage you to have books. You can have a lot of all this, even if you cannot finish them. When you have something to write or read about, or you have something to think about, or you have something you are going through stuff, what you just need to do is run to one of these books and just go through it and get some stuff. And you need to have a lot of Christian. I have a lot of Christian books, like 30 or 40 or thereabouts, Christian books too. And I have some academic books. That is, by the way, but you need to read books to develop yourself, not just money. Money is very, very, very important. But developing yourself, making yourself human. What differentiates us from animal is intellect. As we develop ourselves, as we learn every day, is what develops. So you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in books. You need to invest in academy. You need to act. You need to make sure you have good knowledge of who you are, what you are doing.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next month. But one thing is true. I will be a champion one day. I promise.